Welcome back to the vlog. Come start the truck for the first time in a while with us and come on some other adventures.
Playing Beat Saber, which is my form of working out. So Megan's like, I'm actually going to work out. And I turn on the pass-through camera to double check because I'm like, she doesn't really work.
I got hot.
Yeah, you should have been doing your robe in the first place.
Well, I wasn't
And second, look at this pace. What's your resistance at? Is it still at 6?
No.
And you're still going that slow? You are in horrible shape.
Hold on. I'm doing like a 4.5 pace. 4.5 minute mile pace.
That's slow as all get out.
No, it's not.
Get back to the miles per hour.
12.5.
Oh my God.
I slowed down. I was doing 15.
Yeah, you should be doing 15 consistently and about 25 at your peaks. And then you stop entirely. Good God.
So there's 3 cops within. Oh, Matt must be paranoid. They already have people pulled over.
Yeah, but this one's like. Well,
anyway.
That might be. Unless they started telling people to turn their flash, or I was gonna say maybe they're
broke down.
That thing's brand new.
Anyway, within like what, a couple miles?
Yeah, it was no more than 2.
Like 2 miles?
All on the same side.
All on the same side of the highway, the other side from where we're driving. There are 3 highway patrol with 3 different people pulled over. That was weird. You can see the one in the mirror still.
Well, and once they have been pulled over, like what? Like, you'd think people would be like, oh shit, there's a cop, better not speed.
Well, yeah, but like, why are there even 3 of them within 2? Like, that's what the part I kind of don't get. Well, part of, I guess, because you're making a valid point. There's lots of valid points, but...
Well, yeah, I was going to say, and then, like, either way, like, the coincidence that 3 people, like... Because, granted, like, if we drive clear to Missoula, we'll have, like... If we set the cruise directly at the speed limit, we'll probably only have, like, 4 people pass us. So to have 3 that close together speeding, like you said, to have that many cops, like, right on top of each other like that. Because then I was going to say, because, like, sometimes, like, they'll meet at a rest area or something, but... Like, at the same time, like, if you're coming up, like, why would they all go the same way instead of, like, one going towards the other?
Well, that's what I was going to say, is, like, meet at the rest area to, like, meet up or whatever, sure, but then one usually would go that way, and that way or something.
Yeah, fair.
Like, none of it makes any sense. Unless it's something, like, way more nefarious than people just randomly getting pulled over.
I doubt it.
Like, actual crime or drugs or something.
One of them was a Bronco Sport. Nobody Bronco Sport commits crime. It's basically an escape.
Wasn't it a Bronco that O.J. Simpson ran from the cops in? Or
that was way before. That was like when Broncos like were so cool.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I guess they still are, but the fact they made the sport basically an escape.
I'm just saying it was a Bronco.
Yeah, but he didn't do it.
It's hard to believe I'm already doing registration for 1st grade. It kind of makes me want to cry.
Okay, I think I mentioned this on a vlog the other day, how like the last couple times it did it for like 30 seconds and then like fixed itself. Well, I'm going the Avon way again, and I was actually just doing it to check the speed limit because I wasn't sure if it was to the point it's 55 yet, which it was. But yeah, it's it must hate going this way because it's doing it again. It's going in like a tight circle, like roughly from my office where I started. So it's weird. You probably can't even see it because this makes it look way worse down here. But yeah, it thinks I'm in the middle of nowhere again. This is gonna be. I'm not gonna leave it there because that was Nathan's doing, but that's just kind of funny that it must hate going this way. We'll see if it. I think it's going in a tight enough circle, it's going to do the same thing as last time where it ended up like it just kind of stayed around Clancy. Coincidentally, there's a Clancy Street.
So I shoveled all the deck and a path out front. And these steps. And those steps. And a path to the garage. A path to the garage that way. And I fixed Matt and I didn't tell the story, but last night, because we were just trying to get going, it's unfocusing when I point, but right here, there's ruts. Because I got the car stuck last night because I'm a dumbass, and so I fixed those and shoveled the snow further this way so that hopefully it won't happen again, and I shoveled more that way too, so there's more room on that side of the driveway too.
Okay, so those of you that are fans of the vlog and have been around know about all this, and you know about my cleaning the truck when it was 50 degrees. So since the truck hasn't really been driven in like 3 weeks, I wanted to do like a real cold start. What? What do you mean, what am I doing? I was just starting the truck. It hasn't been started in like 2 weeks, at least. The Jeep. I don't want to get the truck dirty quite yet, but I doubt this will be edited. But yeah, stay tuned. We're going to finally do a little bit more truck stuff because I can't just leave it in here all winter because then spring it'll be rainy if I decide, hey. But it was like, with it being that cold, me spending over an hour to wash it and do the inside, I was like, I'm going to give it some rest. And then it blizzarded like right after. And then I was like, okay, now I'm really going to let it wait. But I want to also wait for Megan to be with us to drive it for the first time to get it dirty again. But since it hadn't been started in, heck, that might already be like 3 weeks ago. But we're going to go play in some of the snow for a video. I don't know why, but like coming up on this, I'm like, that car looks kind of neat. I've never paid attention very closely to the back of the Kia Stingers. They actually do look kind of cool. But that's probably the coolest Kia, but I think I've mentioned this on the vlog before when I was working at Enterprise. We had a K9 come in, the thing that was meant to be luxurious, that had the like reclining seats in the back and had tons and tons of room. And then when you got on it, it was actually like super quick. Like I was like, oh, it's a Kia, and I'm like, oh, it's a V8 Kia, and it's getting 13 miles per gallon. Maybe it's kind of umphy. You never know. So then I was like, I stomped it, and I'm like, wow, this. I never thought I'd say wow about a Kia, but also like the low expectations of a Kia. But yeah, this is definitely the coolest Kia now for sure, because I don't think that car would have handled very well. It was kind of big and boat-like. Okay, I hope I caught that. That license plate says 17 March. They literally just have St. Patrick's Day on their license plate, basically. That's hilarious. Only in Butte. Okay, I know there's a lot of these, like, old billboard painted on things on the sides of buildings in Butte, and you see them. But I've never paid super close attention. Sheep Shearers Union Office. Sheep shearers had their own union. Like, what the heck? Okay, I'm super against censorship, but this right here is one of the biggest reasons for it. Is that song, like, if you know this song, the F word is, at certain parts, is literally every other word. And they try to put it on a channel that's censored. Like, it's the stupidest thing, and it isn't like, you know, there's some songs where there's like an alternate, Still Counting by Volbeat, it's like counting all the assholes in the room. They change it to like counting all the cheaters in the room or something like that. But it's like, this one isn't even one of those. It just takes the word out. So it's like, it sounds like a skipping CD. And it's like, yeah, censorship is just evil and shouldn't even exist anyway. Because it's like, yeah, give something a rating, but being able to be like, you're not allowed to consume a media. Like, yeah, if it's showing like crime, like it's like, okay, yes, like, you can't show people actually getting murdered or someone doing sexual stuff with a kid. But at the same time, like, if it's just like, okay, it's the word fuck, like a profanity, a word, a thing that can't hurt anybody anywhere, ever. Like, how is that allowed to be? It's like freedom of speech doesn't really exist at all. And it's like, oh, like private companies can do whatever they want. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, if the private companies are taking away, like, being like, hey, we're fine with it, like, go ahead, we're not going to use this word, then it's like, how far is it from the government being like, oh, it's kind of like with the gun rights thing. It's like, not only do we not have a way to fight the government, if they take our guns away. But if it's like, if we're like, yeah, like the thing we use to defend ourselves, the thing that we could possibly use to prevent our own death or the death of our child, we're fine with you taking that. You really think they're not going to be like, free speech is gone now? Oh, and then just like little by little, it's like, oh, cool, you're slaves now. So if I never did get to the point I meant there is like, when something's that censored into oblivion, like, just, like, don't even put it on the channel. But then if something's popular, they still feel like they have to. So then it just amplifies how stupid and pointless censorship is.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.